So I'm at Lawnswood School just outside Leeds, and I'm about to walk into a room full of students who've got no idea that I'm here. I always tried to work hard at school because I was always in the sports teams. Although I wasn't one of the really cool kids, I kind of had a bit of respect, but I was never in the real upper echelons of the real high flyers, so I always had to graft, and I think that's quite a good thing. I think sometimes if things come too easily when you're young, then you don't have the same work ethic as you get older, and I think lots of those things have stood me in good stead, really.
The England manager, Gareth Southgate.
When I was a kid, my hero was a guy called Brian Robson, who was captain of England and Manchester United at the time. And I wanted to be him when I grew older, basically. But then I think people like Michael Jordan, who have sort of changed how a sport is viewed completely. These people that win year after year after year to keep the hunger and to keep the drive when everybody's then coming for you. You know, when you're the challenger, sometimes it's easier, but when you're the champion and everybody's coming for you, then those people that stay up the top for a long time, that's you know, incredible consistency and drive and desire to keep getting better and better.
What are your sporting goals?
So I want to be European champion next year, but that depends on all those other people as well, so I'm not going to do it on my own. But I've been fortunate in the last few years to be involved in some of the biggest matches in world football, really. Euros final, World Cup semi-final, World Cup quarter-final. So we're now, as a team, in a place where we're ready. If we can get to those games, then we can go the next step. And although we've done a lot of good things, in the end we want to win. So yeah, at the moment that's the only real goal I have. It's quite hard when people are asking you, you know, what's the best of this or the best place you played, because I'm getting old now and you've got a lot of experiences to try and remember and work through. But of course I remember being their age, and yeah, it's nice to have a chat with them at the end to see what they want to do when they've finished with their GCSEs as well. Whether we recognise it or not, we're role models because everybody's watching what we do when we're on the pitch and when we're off the pitch. So we've got the opportunity to inspire, and we've got the opportunity to change people's lives at certain times. So I think that's something as a team we've recognised, and we take that very seriously. It's about maintaining our level of performance, really. In March we responded really well coming out of the World Cup. 2 difficult fixtures and a high level of expectation. Now we play 2 teams that are ranked more lowly. But if we don't have the right mentality and we don't approach the games in the right way, then we can come unstuck. England have played North Macedonia at home twice and drawn twice. So we've got to make sure that we pick the points up. That means that when we start the beginning of next season, we're very, very close to qualifying. We've got to have high standards. We want to be a top team. We have been consistently a pretty top team, and we can never let those standards drop. We set ourselves a challenge of raising the level of performance, and we knew that going to places like Italy away were the types of games we need to start winning more regularly. And we managed to do that, and we made 2 games that were very complicated look relatively straightforward. So that's a good sign, but you're constantly having to improve, and we're only 12 months away from the European Championships, where if we want to be European champions, then we've got to be exceptional. So it's about showing those standards every day, really.